long's it been, YouTube?
Way too damn long. That's how long it's been. All right, listen. Heads up, everybody, because this is very important. Well, I shouldn't say everybody. Heads up to my conservative viewers. There is a guy who at one time was legendary on YouTube, and then for some reason he faded away. He gave up the ship. Dude had two channels. One was Conserva Guy, and the other one was Revolution of CG, which stood for Conserva Guy. And he brought it. Listen, let me give you a little bit of history of YouTube conservative vloggers, because there ain't been many of us. There really isn't. In the beginning, and I say that in all seriousness, with all seriousness, in the beginning, there was a handful of us waging war against the left-wing lunatics on YouTube. And, well, of course, not much has changed since then, because there's still just a handful of us waging war against the left-wing lunatics of YouTube. Anyway, there was a guy who is legend. This guy, the guy you're looking at, his name's Del. Del is a warrior of conservatism. He really is. He's a very sharp mind. You know, I think back to the early days of YouTube and the original conservative vloggers. I'm talking, well, before anybody knew who Lee Durham was, of How the World Works. Awesome vlogger. There was Conserva Guy. There was Revolution of CG. There was me. There was Lonnie Beale. And you know what? I think his channel was called Conservative Voice USA. Pretty sure. Lonnie's been gone for a very long time. In fact, there's rumor that he's passed away. I certainly hope that's just a rumor. There was Matt from Patriot Action. There was the legendary, and I mean this very sincerely, the legendary The Friendly Geek, who is now John Raytheon. He is legendary. He's still around, by the way. And there was, and to some degree, Propaganda Buster was starting his thing. But, you know, those were some really golden years for YouTube, because I'm going to tell you, it was a lot of fun. You always knew going into it that you were going to be the underdog. You always knew going into it that there would be 1,000 liberal freaks coming down. They'd be coming from every direction, you know, and there you were pinned down in your foxhole. You know, so I would make a video, and I would talk about politics, and that would exactly what would happen. I'd be pinned down behind enemy lines, and then lo and behold, I'd get, you know, my reinforcements were on the way, and it literally was Revolution of CG. You know, it was Lonnie Beale. It was Matt from Patriot Action. It was The Friendly Geek. These are the people that would come to your rescue when you were pinned down, you know, by the liberals. And it was a lot of fun. It really was. And then, you know, one by one, most of them kind of drifted away. Listen, it gets, when you're doing political vlogs and you're doing conservative, especially conservative political vlogs, it can wear on you, because you are a serious minority and you're trying to fight the good fight. But you know what? In the world of cyberspace, conservatives are the minority, and the liberals take full advantage of that and gang up on you and pull their little dirty tricks and all that kind of nonsense. So after a while, it can get a little much, you know. But so anyway, Del took a little bit of a break, and lo and behold, I don't know, I guess a couple weeks ago, I noticed that well, out of the blue, out of nowhere, here he was, PoliticalBlogFather. He's got two channels, and you know what? And you'll have to forgive me, but I can't think of his other one. Anyway, I'm gonna give you the link to this one here, and really seriously, if you like conservative politics, subscribe to this guy. He's one of my heroes on YouTube, and I can't even begin to tell you how absolutely thrilled I was to see him back in the game. Because, you know, listen, in my opinion, you know, we're fighting, we're on the frontier, we're on the final frontier. Us conservative vloggers, and those of you who leave comments and support our cause, you know, we're literally pioneering a whole new battlefield against liberalism. And I don't think it's ever been any more important than it is this day. Because I'm telling you right now, 4 more years of Obama will destroy this country. Absolutely will destroy it. It'll tear a riff in it so deep, I don't know that it'll ever be repaired. That's my opinion. And of course, if you followed me, you know that's my opinion. So it's good to see. I almost feel like the old days, and you know, here comes my reinforcements. Here comes PoliticalBlogFather. You know, one of the original conservative vloggers on YouTube, and one of the best. I mean, and I sincerely mean that. You know, one of the things I will tell you that the action on Conservative Guy's videos or Revolution of CG's videos was always in the comment section. That's where the real battles were waged. You know, he would post a video, and of course here come the liberal hordes, and there he was. You know, it was like he was like a Jedi Knight, a lightsaber in each hand, and he's just taking on these conservatives right and left, and his wit and his sharpness when it comes to text, especially. See, that's the thing. My great, if I have such a thing, but my great asset is verbal. It's literally that. I'm not a great writer. I'm not. I'm just not. I never have been. My thoughts flow much more freely when I'm just bullshit. So a lot of people don't realize this. For better or for worse, I don't script anything. I've never scripted anything ever on YouTube. Whenever I make a video, I never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I mean, I have an idea of what I'm going to talk about, but I don't, I just talk. I just turn the camera on. Like today, I knew I was going to do a shout out for Dell, and I knew it was very important to try to help him get some support. And I just, you know, I went to his introduction PoliticalBlogFather video. And here we are, and I just turned my camera on, and away I went. That's my thing. Now, sometimes I know it kind of blows, but Dell's sharp. But Dell is a very, very sharp guy, and you're going to find this when you follow him, and you're also going to find some really entertaining debates going on in the comment section. So there you have it. Listen, I'm doing you guys a huge, huge, huge favor. I'm telling you right now, this is truly good news. I'm doing you a favor by letting you know that this guy's on the scene. If you are a conservative-minded person, you must be subscribed to Dell. You must. It's a must. If you have to unsubscribe to me and subscribe to him, then that's what you do. I'm telling you right now, and I'm not joking in the least bit. Now, listen. He's just jumping back into the scene. Probably going to take him a little while to get really ramped up. And I know he wants to take it in a little bit different of a direction as far as production quality. Whereas, you know, clearly I don't give a shit about production quality for myself. But I think he wants to do something a little more polished this time around. Should be very interesting to watch. Hopefully that works. Of course, if it doesn't, he can just go right back to doing the kind of in the trenches stuff that I do, which he is brilliant at. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I'm not going to make this a forever long video. It's already almost 8 minutes. Subscribe to Dell. Subscribe to PoliticalBlogFather. I will have the link in the info section. It's really, seriously, just do it. Do it right now. Leave this video and do it right now. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Hopefully everybody has a really great weekend, and I will talk to y'all later. See ya!